rest of the can't do this today.
Say
to the junior cruisers.
We are all a slave to the system that we made.
877 on the front. Well, bringing him down to the final #1 spot.
Let's go.
By wearing an East Anglia jersey with Derby on the sheet.
Aperture.
Out of Cornwall, doing it for Salty Racing.
Who's going to pick up the win? I think
Two's got that third spot, Elliott. These here 11 and 12.
hold on to it. Attack, he's at the start of some movements and absolutely blind as well, but on the inside Ethan Burns has come out flying, looking like he's going into that whole shot position. Logan Young in there, Addison Milburn diving on the inside to snatch away the 2 spot. Who's got the 4th spot? It looks like 16 of Max Surridge as they go into Burn 2, driving their way through. Burns still leading it out at the moment, but it's changed places now with Addison Milburn just holding on with Sturridge still there. Now Sturridge makes a move. It's going to be a drag race down that final straight. Burn, Sturridge, Milburn. Who's going to get it? Burn's going to get it. Milburn's going to take the 2, Young in the 3. Attack mode out of the gate. Simon Prince is out of floor again, and so is Elwood. These two have been at it all day long. At the minute, Prince is leading out. Could you be saving it for this last moto? But Elwood is really starting to close the gap as they go in and out of Burn 1. Still there in that first one is Rowan Beckett and the 888. Is going to be Lucia Thomas. So Prince still holding off Elwood, and Elwood's done it in the last 2 races as she starts to get closer and closer down into that final burn. Now it's coming elbow to elbow. So Prince and Elwood, who's coming out on top? Elwood does the high-low down the final straight they go. Elwood's put the turbo blasters on again. Prince, has she got anything left? I think she's going to go to Elwood for the win.
Hal, Lockwood and Smith, 4 riders heading towards that first turn. Who's going to be the first into it? As they come out and head down the straight, looks like the 23. It's not on my sheet, but never mind. Thomas Stretton in there for Derby on the 391. Andrew Lockwood doing it for Nottingham. He's there in that 2nd position. And the 386 coming through, that is Nicholas Smith. So I've got a feeling that's Chris Howell taking it to the line. Well, that's 022 B final for the Supercruisers. A final coming up. We have got Rob Harris. Supercruisers heading down the hill, here we go, Rocky up, yeah, Lloyd Freeman, they're going to go 1 and 2 into the turn, Barnsley's in there in 3, Stebbins in 4, in and out we go, it is O'Brien leading it through, but Lloyd Freeman right on his back wheel, above that brightly coloured bike looks absolutely amazing, chasing him down the 3rd straight as they head towards the final corner, still O'Brien, Freeman chasing him down, Barnes in 3. O'Brien holds it to the line. Right, only 3 riders in this one. The C final for the 7 to 8-year-olds. Ooh, felt that in my shoulders. Anyway, as they head towards the first turn, Henry Bragg looks like the man in control at the moment. Let's have a look as he comes round. Yeah, he's in there in one. Has a quick glance just to see where the 263 is. That's Charlie State. 390. That belongs to Dexter Stretton. Dexter out of Derby BMX Club. So Bragg, the man in control. He's going to take it down to the final corner. Bike's looking mega, by the way, mate. In and out we go. State in there in 2. Stretton in 3. Henry Bragg taking the win in the C final. B final for the 7 and 8-year-olds. Next up. Right, Jack Hale, Ted Hunt, Roberts, captains. Charlie Crossley in this one, Jude Sims. Oh, one rider exits on the right. He's stayed on, he's done a really good job. As they go in and out of the turn, let's have a look who's going to lead it through the 530 of Jack Hale, the man out in front. That looks like Noah Bishop in there in 2. 641 William Beckett in there in 3, and it's the 609 of Jude Sims who exited the wrong side, but he stayed on the bike, done a top job. Charlie Crossley in there in 4 looking for the 3 as they come in and out and down the straight. 530 Jack Hale, Milton Keynes taking it to the line. Looks like Bishop's going to get the 2, Beckett in the 3.
Final 8 coming out. Here we go. Who's in the number 1 spot at the moment? Lucas Fowle, Hall, Mellor, Bates, all tough. And it looks like it is Lucas Fowle there leading out in the minute in this E final as they work their way through. So Fowle pulling away a little bit from the 308 of Joshua Hall. So Joshua there in that 2. Reef Mellor giving it a good go as he goes through that 3rd straight, in and out of the berm they go. Lucas is starting to pull a little bit of a gap with Hall comfortably into, but there is starting to get a little bit of heat from the 291 of Reef Mellor. Mellor's trying real hard, but Jacob and Charlie Tuft as they go down the final straight. Lucas Fowle, he is going to take the win. E-final win. Final number 1, Scott's looking good. He's in there and about the 2 and picking up the leader as they go past me now. It is the 334 of Seb Staines there. So Seb in there in that number 1 spot. Noah's right on his back wheel with Jensen Me there in that 3 spot. Looks like Eli Northcott is in there as well. He's picking up about that 6th spot as they work down in and out of that spot. And still Seb Staines in that number 1 spot. Noah working super hard to stay with him as they go down that final straight. Me still in there as well as they work their way down the final part. The win going to Seb Staines, Northcott in the 2.
9 and 10-year-olds heading down the hill. Saul, Brits, Blakeburn, James Wright, Thorne, Jessup and Wills. That is young Mr. Wills in there in that 4th spot at the minute, but it looks like the East Anglia jerseys are stacking up in 1 and 3. Leo 55, Leo Brits, Charlie Blakeburn in there in 3, chasing down the 760, and that belongs to Alfie Thorne. I'll try it again. Alfie Thorne out of Nottingham. Just been shuffled back a little bit. There's a right old battle going on for that 2 spot as they go towards the line. Hawker's in there in 4 under pressure from the 463. That belongs to Roman and James Wright. Will's battling away as well. And the rider from Nottingham coming through. I think that was Roman James Wright. So yeah, all good. So she heads towards that first turn. Dominic Zapanos, Seb Perry, Oliver Hawker, all in this one. Oh, bit of ducking and diving. The 756 is Oakley Hill. And as they go in and out of the turn, the young lady out in front, Betty Wills, aboard that E4 plate, European number 4. In and out of that final turn, Zapanos is chasing her down though. Wills and Zapanos look at the drag race down the final straight. Wills has got a nose out in front, Zapanos is getting ever closer. Wills takes it at the line. Zapanos for 2, Hill in 3. Final 12, D final for the 11 and 12-year-olds. Walsh, Knight, Dunn, Wheel, Malkin, White, Smith and the Batsfords. As we go in and out of turn number 1, we've got the 7.2, which actually is on my Late, I don't think. Is that Freddie Walsh? I've got a feeling it's Freddie Walsh anyway, out Tiverton. He's leading this one out. The, who's that? 12.1 of the 760, Sam Knights. Harrison Batsford, that's your 2 and 3. Jensen Dunn's in there in 4. That looks like the 657 of Oliver Wheel rounding out the top 5.
Final 13 out of the gate, 11 to 12 you'll see final, and in charge at the moment it looks like Angus Newton's had a super fast start. He's flying out, he gets the whole shot. Who's picking up the 2? It's the 827. Who's not on my sheet? It's a mystery rider. I think it could be Clayton Southpart. Dexter Elliott in there as well, having a little scrap and was working the way round. So Newton still leading out the charge in the minute, and they're coming in hot with the 827. It is Freddie too good, so Freddie going for all moves being made in the final part. And a great move there from the 308 of Jake Babington. So Jake threading it in that last bit as they work their way through. Angus is going to take the C final win. Final, out the gate they go, and it is the 12 plate of Hugo Dayton magnum his way into that whole shot position. Who's going to come out with a 2 spot? Looks like it is Joseph McAvoy, so both boy looking good there with Josh Venters working really hard with Archie Phillips in there as well, but Hugo's putting on the turbo blasters and he's driving his way down that 3rd straight. Still in 2 is Joseph McAvoy as they work their way through. It's the 282. It is Freya Harris to Freya Ho getting in there in that top 3 position as they work their way finally down a while straight. Hugo Dayton for the win. Round of applause please, Owen Shepherd. Clap him around, guys. Now I'm getting a bit more experience, hoping to make it into a higher final.
Alright, God, he's got his cheering squad. Whoop whoop! Well done now, England lads. Nice smooth lad. Hey, bit of style. Whoop whoop! Love that. Right, Ethan Forrest and more heading towards turn number 1. Billy Harrison in and out of that first turn, out in front. He's there in 1. 173 chasing him down, followed by the 3.2. That's going to be Louis Kacharik and Lucas Storm, and they're 2 and 3 in the minute. Max Cooper in there on the 071. He's there at about 5 in the minute. 4 even. 32. Aidan Cartwright in and out of that final turn with the Jordan Ajibade and the 605 of Findlay Forest. Max McNulty, Eddie Millington, Sam Woods, Ben's Tibor Kiss, Cooper Westwood, Max Bass, Stanley Farmer and Callum Howe. Here we go down the 2nd straight. 501 of Eddie Millington out in front, doing it for Bristol. Sam Wood out of Doncaster. Cooper Westwood on the 253 in there at about 5 at the moment. Who's the rider in that 3rd position? That is Max Bass. Bass out in front of the 55 of Stanley Farmer as they go in and out the final turn. Callum Howe on the 567. As they head towards the line, Eddie Millington taking the win in the C final. B final for the 13-14s. Ethan Howell, Thomas Westmore in this one. That looks like Jack Perkins who's going to lead it into the turn. Logan Young trying to get in there as well. Oh, he got very, very busy. Ethan Crooks Martin got shuffled back in that first 5.5, working his way in. Thomas Westmore trying to dive up the inside as they go into the turn. Goes from 5 to 4, chases down Logan Young. But it is Perkins and Howell. 1 and 2. Howell's dived underneath, he's winding it up down the final straight. Ethan Howell, Jack Perkins to the line. Howell gets it, Perkins 2, Logan Young in 3.
19, 15 to 16 Jones, B&B, Amos, Foster and Kelsey all in this one. Who's coming out with the whole shot? Driving his way through it is the 6'2 of Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones working fast, working quick down that 2nd straight. Riley Benitez going up into that 2. Harry Amos there in about 3 as they work their way down the 3rd straight. Still Dylan Jones in this C final. Wants to take this one back as they get Riley Bean now trying to work it down on that last straight. So between Benny and Jones to get that number 1 spot, but it looks like it's going to go to Dylan Jones. Riley Bean takes the 2. The finals, when we go into the mains, and Damien Rainbow's car shot out like a cannon with Thomas McGovern right on his back wheel, who's picking up the 3 spot. It's the 144 of Harry Taylor. So Harry Taylor there in the top 3 as they work their way through. Finley Wilson's dropped down into 4. It's still Damien Rainbow. First time here at Birmingham, he's had a super day, and I'm sure he's going to get better results as the winter goes on. So Rainbow, McGovern, Wilson, there you 1, 2 and 3. Sorry, Harry Taylor goes up into 3. Rainbow for the win.
Moto number 4 for the novices. Here we go. I've got a feeling it's going to be between Joseph Stroud and Eli Hitkins as they head towards the first turn. Stroud's had at least 2 Moto wins that I know of. It might have even been 3 as they go in and out down the straight. Stroud in 1, Hitkins in 2, Jasper Grant Smith in 3. 6'10", that belongs to Ruben Johnson, also out of Birmingham BMX Club. He's in there in that 4th spot. Leonard Eaton going through in 5. Stroud still out in front. Hitkins is chasing him down. Let's have a look as they come down the straight. Stroud looking like he's going to get the win and take the overall. 166 and the 633 Milo Fox Bond and Kai Peters. And here comes Barney Hunt as well. Here we go with the 6 and unders. This one's also Grand Prix, so it's going to be really mixed up. Stanley Lockwood's had some good results, as has Charlie Phillips. So as they head towards the turn, who's going to get the whole shot? Looks like the 463 of Leo Hawker. So Hawker, he's really going to mix this one up now. He's been chased down by the 429 of Charlie Phillips. Lockwood's in there in 3. That looks like Finley Thompson going through in 4 with the 763. Belonging to Max White, who's in there in 5. Has Lockwood got anything as they come down the straight? There's been a change at the front. Hawk has given it up. Charlie Phillips has worked his way in. So Phillips, Hawk and Lockwood. 1, 2, 3. Thompson for the 10.1. Not sure who that is, but he's out of Nottingham. I think it's Dennis Turner, but Charlie's going to take it at the line. We'll have to see how the points pan out. Right, so Izzy Moore is the young lady out in front. These 5 to 8 year old girls have been absolutely flying, doing a great job. Izzy's in 1, Flick's in 2. Freya putting the hammer down as she came out of that turn. Really pushing hard, trying to catch up with Flick. It's always good when you've got a rider out front to chase, and she's certainly put the effort in this final moto. Izzy is the young lady out in front. Flick's in 2, Freya's in 3. That looks like the way they're going to finish. Freya's going to take it to the line in that 3rd spot, but it's going to be Izzy and Flick, followed by Freya. Right, final for the 7 to 8 year old. 7 to 8 year olds, the final is go. Oh, look at the guys taking to the sky. Acito and High Bridals on the inside. Here comes Teddy Gorman as well. Look at the mix up in the turn. Bridal goes down low. Manages to hold on to that 2nd position. The 638 in there in that 3rd spot. That is Maverick Bellizzi, the hometown rider. Doing it for Birmingham, diving underneath Gorman, working his way to a top 3. Acito and Bridal to the turn. Bridal's not done yet. He's going to have a goal down the final straight. High, low dive. Look at the sprint. Bridal and Acito. Elbow to elbow. Look at him push to the stripe. Who's going to get it on the line? Oh! Oh, ho, ho! I will leave that one to the transponders of truth. Neil.
Attack who's at the slab is a great start there from Supercruiser. Big Hens is right on the inside of him. Here comes Antec Forming. Big Hens trying to make his way through. Who's coming out of the whole shot position? Hens comes out in the number 1 spot. There's Spencer, he's up in there. He's in about the 5 as they work their way down that second straight. Hens still in there. Antec Forming still not done yet as they work that second burn. Supercruiser still in there, right on his back wheel with a 168. It is Thomas Charles, but Big Hands is starting to look out. Oh, Supercruiser trying to make the move now. He's starting after Sullivan down that final straight. This is going to go elbow to elbow. Who's going to get it? I think it went to Couturing. Hens off the gas. Attack who's at the start. Joe Rooks had an absolute blinder on the gate, but on his inside. Benny Jackson right in there as well. Ronnie Payne now looking sharp, but here comes Rooks. He goes in and out. Oh, he's got a little bit wide. Let's open the door for Payne, but Joe fights his way back into that number 1 stop. Preston Newmarsh Pals right in there. Where is Ethan Shaw? He's in there. Just works his way up into that number 2 spot, sorry. So it is that template. Oh, Preston Newmarsh Powell in that important 3, but going into the top 2, it's going to be Joe Rook. He's going to take the win. Preston Newmarsh Powell looking good for the 2. Attack by down the gate, great start from the middle gate, so it's mixed up a little bit. Here's the 4 play. Laney goes into that number 1 spot at the moment. It's going out at the home shot. They're driving their way down that second straight now. It is the 406 on Page. Half-car Cunnington, she's there in 2 and she's really putting the pressure on as they work their way down. They're in 2 good, looking good there in 3 as they work down the 3rd straight. Still holding on to the lead at the moment is still Lenny Calling, but they're going elbow to elbow because Paige Cunnington is right there on her back wheel. So we're going to have a drag race down the final straight. Calling, can she hold on? Paige is coming in hard and it's going elbow to, oh, bashing elbows down the final straight. Ooh, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Attack who's at the slab, it looking like Nate Hamilton in the middle line, looking strong, but here comes Elvis Lawrence on the inside, bashing elbows, oh, he dived his way through, great move from Nate. Who's picking up that 3 spot is Isaac Shaw. Nathaniel Eames there in about 5 or 4 as they work that 3rd straight. Still Nate Hamilton driving his way through, Lawrence still in there, just ahead of Eames is the 705 Harry Barnes, but working his way through from the start with that great move in burn 1. Nate Hamilton getting the win. Star 4 further and Isabella hasn't dropped a lap and she's flown out the gate already, so Isabella Rowe leading now the charge. It's the 4-4. About Johnson, I think, driving her way through in that 2nd spot with the 102 of Ellie Moore. So Ellie Moore looking good. Isabella Rowe is absolutely flying today, and she's driving in that 3rd straight. Still, about Johnson still there. And I think, oh, right it down. We lost someone on the 3rd straight. 102 of Ellie Moore. She's gone up into about that 4th spot, but Isabella Rowe dominates today. She's going to take Moto number 4 as well. And it was
Right, 15-16 leaving the gate. These guys are all absolute flyers. Tomlinson looking like he's got a good one. Here comes Freddie Entwistle on the outside. The 1.1 getting in there as well. Shane Jordan in 2. Entwistle in 3. Bradley James in there on the 7. Inside the top 4. That is John O'Harity going through in 5. Joe Pentonboat now starting to make a move from the back of the pack. But it is Tomlinson and Jordan gonna go 1 and 2 into the final corner. Entwistle looking good. He's just waiting for the opportunity to strike as he comes down the straight. It's going to go Tomlinson, Jordan, Freddie Entwistle, late charge to the line, steals the 2. Final number 31, leaving the gate. The Hamlin brothers are in there with True as well. Look at them heading on towards that first turn. Benjamin Martinez on the outside as they go in and out of the corner. It is SAS Racing going 1 and 2 in the minute. The 5.2 trying to get in there is Nathan Abbott. He's in that 4th position. Martinez going through in 3, but it's 15 and 14. Sebastian Hamlin, Sam Hamlin, the birthday boy, leading it out. This is a pretty good birthday present for him. Or is his brother going to steal it away at the stripe? Hamlin and Hamlin 1 and 2. Martinez in 3. Right, 5 riders. This is the 4th Moto for the Masters Cup. Down the hill towards turn number 1, we are looking at the 833. That belongs to David White out of Birmingham BMX Club. He's leading it out at the moment, going through in 1, 891 in there in 2. That's going to be Mark Taylor. Basil Hull in there in 3 on the 19 plate, doing it for Merton Saints. And Hot Shot. For the 833, David White, checked out, gone. 571 is Matthew Knight, Sebastian Fowl in there in 5. White and Taylor going 1 and 2. Superclass women heading down the hill. 1 more lap to go. Who's going to take the money? Ruby Laws is looking good at the moment into the turn. Laurie Carruthers has been shot with a cannon. She's in there in 2. Chiziwa in 3. Haslam in 4, but under pressure from Elwood now as they head towards turn number 2. Works away past Ruby Walford in there in 6 at the minute. For out from Super Rubes, Ruby Moores, Laurie Carruthers holding on for that 2 at the moment. Chiziwa's looking for a way round though. It's going to be Moles, Carruthers to the line. Moles is going to get it just from Lorian Carruthers. Chiziwa rounding out the top 3. Hang on, we need to move. Right, got a feeling that JTL Simpson Davis is the man out front on the points in this one as they head down towards turn number 1. Sean Brown on the inside. He gets the 2. Daniel Henry going through in 3, but it's JTL Simpson Davis leading it out. Oh, it looks very, very scary from here as they go over that pro section. But JTL Simpson Davis leading it out into the final turn. Sean Brown in 2, Daniel Henry in 3. Looks like the way they're going to finish. Yeah, it's going to go Simpson Davis, Brown, Henry. That rounds out your racing. Can you return any hired transponders, please? Can you return any hired transponders? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting Birmingham BMX Club at their Winter Series. 24th of November is the next round. Remember your woolly socks and your raincoat because we're in this weather again, that's for sure. So thank you for supporting Birmingham BMX Club. Wherever you are heading, please have a safe journey home. We'll see you on the 24th of November.
Slave to the system that we made, breaking out Riot that we will create. Overthrow the greed, cause why should we suffocate? That is on the gun, yeah, I will lead us home. Yeah, I will lead us.
Who cuts a cake like that? Karina told me to. Well, that's it.